Hello everyone, you're welcome to the Glorious Purpose. My name is Annet Jabi Haruri Gidudu. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to be here on this program. Yeah, and I know you're going to be blessed. The purpose of this channel is for us to find the purpose of God for our lives. What has God called you to do? What has God called you to be? What issues are standing in your way to that purpose? We want to discuss this through this channel. I will share my journey from where I ended last time. I started my senior 6 at Wanale View Secondary School. From Wanale View, I went to I was supposed to go to Makerere to pursue a degree in law, but I was not able to because the money, we didn't have enough tuition at the time to take me to Makerere. So I decided to go to the Law Government Center to undertake a diploma in law. And I must tell you, it was not easy. That's a very long story. But I went to LDC. Then, from LDC, when I graduated, I got a job in a law firm in Kampala and worked for about 5 years. You know, Isaiah 46, verse 10, if you read from verse 10, 11 to 12. One thing that stands out in those verses is that the counsel of the Lord will always stand. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but the counsel of the Lord will stand. My dream was to become a lawyer. You know, when I was growing up, I really wanted to be a lawyer. At one time, my father told me, "You are good, you can make a good lawyer." And so that was my dream. But as I have told you, when I started for senior 6, I was not able to directly go and pursue a law degree. And so God's purpose again took me to LDC to begin with a diploma in law. And after the diploma in law, I went to work with a law firm in Kampala. I worked in that law firm for years, about 5 years. And then after 5 years, life was not easy. One day the law firm, I applied to go to Makerere to study law. I was actually admitted at Makerere, and I studied 1 semester. I was able to pay half of the fees because I was paying. Then I was paying for myself. My parents had other responsibilities and were not able to pay for me. So the little I was getting from the law firm, I was able to pay half. But by the end of the semester, I did not have enough money to complete. So I asked for a year. And interestingly, I never made it back to complete and to continue with the rest of the semester at Makerere. So somehow, the journey looked like it had aborted. I got married to a wonderful man in 2004. And 4, I got married. Yeah, that's what people do if you are not able to continue with the school. Yeah, you get married and settle. So I got married and settled with my diploma in law, and I got married to a very wonderful man, Mr. Gidudu Moses. He told me, if your dream is to be a lawyer, one day you will be. And that time it was laughable because we did not have the funds to pursue that line. So For the next about 3 years, I was out of school. I tried to work here and there, and I was not getting enough funds. The payment was not forthcoming. I volunteered in places, in law firms, and finally I stopped working in the law firms, and I started doing um, um, printing and photocopying business. I started a small secretarial bureau, and that is where I settled. I began having children, had my firstborn, had my secondborn. Yeah, the dream seemed to be dead. The dream of pursuing a Bachelor of Laws seemed to be dead. There seemed to be no way out, both for me and for my husband. There seemed to be no way out. But like I told you, Isaiah 46:11 says, the counsel of the Lord will be established. The purpose of God will be fulfilled. When you go down, he says, he will bring a man from afar east to execute his purpose. He will bring a bird of prey to execute his purpose. So if you're out there and you're at a point where I was, when the dream seems to be gone, everything seems to have ended, you seem to be defeated. Don't worry. Follow me and see how God unveiled my story and how He's going to unveil yours as well, so that His purpose, His glorious purpose for your life is fulfilled. See you next time.